Hey, Brandon Ladoy here with Coach Steve Smith, Miami Killian high school coach. You know, a lot of off-season movement, whatever the case may be, but you're back at home.
Yep.
You know, you're at Killian. It all worked out.
It all worked out.
Bottom line, with, you know, all the sort of the shuffling, how do you get the team focused and ready to play 8A football on the floor?
Well, I think, once everything settled down, once I got there, you saw the kids that, the kids that left, the kids that stayed. The ones that stayed obviously wanted to stay at Killian, wanted to be a Cougar, have the Killian pride. The ones that left, I wish them the best of luck. And, obviously if you leave a place, it probably works out the best for everybody. You know what I mean? Because the guys that leave probably would have been the ones that are the doubters, don't believe in it. So the ones that stayed obviously, are listening and trying to listen to the things that we're doing.
What does being a Cougar mean to you? I mean, I know it's special.
Well, it was a very special team. I always say my two best teams were the 2008 team and then my last year at Hialeah when I was there my first time. Those were the two most special teams I've had, just because of the bond with the kids and the coaches, and we all worked together, and it was just, it was great to come out to practice every day. It was great to go get in the games. You already knew they had that focus. They were doing the things that you asked them to do, and seeing those kids all get off to school, and so that bond. Still talk to Lamar Miller, all those guys on that team. Special. They were a special group of kids, and it's great to be back.
Well, everything worked out. It's good to have you back in down south football, and let's just talk about it. South Miami football, South Ridge, South Dade, Palmetto, Killian, it's on the climb.
Sure.
And for a while it had kind of taken a back seat to Dade County and further north up into Broward. What's going on? What are you doing specifically, and how is that changing? Is there a grassroots effort?
There's a lot of talent, in the whole South area. There really is. There's a lot of talent, all the parks and that type of thing, and that's what we're doing. I have, just like every other school, we have some guys that live in the community, that work with the kids, at the Optimist level, and are helping coach. And I have a great staff of guys, guys that actually were with me when I was there before, and it's all going to come back. It's all going to work out.
Talk about your district a little bit. I mean,
it's a tough district, obviously. You know what I mean. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But you got to. It's fun because you got to come out and compete every week. You got to, so you have something to look forward to on Friday nights. That's for sure.
Well, we'll look forward to covering Killian football. Coaches back home. Hey, Brandon O'Doy signing off here at Dolphins Media Day. It's a hotbed world.